back to my point was, yeah, I talk to these young kids, man, and all these kids, they are waking up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even people that are like, yeah, I voted for Biden, but I'm not doing it, because they see the damage that's going on in our country, the inflation, and now the war, and how, I mean,
and the flood of illegals.
that too.
So why are you going to trust somebody to abide by the law who breaks the law by coming here in the first place? They don't respect our laws.
Nope.
They don't respect our country. They don't want to speak our language. They just want to take advantage of us.
Oh, I run into them all the time. And whenever they start talking Spanish to me, it's like, I understand half of what they're saying, because like, okay, so my family's from Spain, right? So you're talking more proper Spanish, which is, put that into proper English, how England people talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have USA talk, which, we have a lot of slurs, a lot
of
slang, stuff like that, right?
We didn't have the proper accent.
That's right. But now Mexican is the same way.
Right.
So when they come, they have this slang talk, and I'll give y'all an example. So this was a couple of years ago. I was going to a gas station, and I went to go buy something, whatever, and the guy, he was talking about, he gave me the total. I was like, oh, okay. And then I gave him the money, and he says, dame la feria. And I looked at him, I said, what? He goes, dame la feria. And it's real, dame means like, give me.
Okay.
Right? And I didn't know what the hell feria was. I was like, what the hell is feria? And I was like, what? And he goes, the change, the money. I was like, oh, dinero. And he goes, well, sí, yeah, dinero y feria. And I said, the fuck? I said, hell no. I said, no, I didn't know what the hell that was. So I went home, and I went to my mom, and I was like, Mom, and like I said, this was years ago. And I said, Mom, have you ever heard of feria? And she goes, oh yeah, that's like slang for money. Or, and her boyfriend is from Mexico, and he was talking to me. He goes, oh yeah, it's like the change. It's like a slang, like, and you know how like
bread or
exactly, like, yeah, dough, bread, cash money, the Benjamin is slang like that for the change. And I was like, bro, so I run into a lot of complications on speaking Spanish like that because of the language barrier and stuff. Because my mom, she'll talk to me, but it's very articulate, proper Spanish.
Gotcha.
And even her and her boyfriend, when they first got together years ago, I mean, even they had a language barrier. Mm-hmm. And my mom is fluent in Spanish, fluent. And even he didn't understand what she was saying. And it was proper.
Uh-huh.
Like, come over here and sit down, right? Versus how he would say it was like, get here, sit. It's very short, cut off. Their language is very short and very cut off. That's why they talk really fast, because it's real short and cut off. Whereas if you listen to a Spaniard talk, mm-hmm. it's precise, it's proper, and it's just like, very like, not slow, but at a monotone.
Well, and if you study music, or if you study singing, one of the Romance languages is mm-hmm. Spanish, but it's Spain Spanish, not Mexican Spanish.
Correct.
I mean, it's a very beautiful language, and it's really nice in songs.
Very true.